Vice President Kashim Shettima inaugurates trauma center in Ogun State, advocates increased private sector participation in health sector. National Drug Law Enforcement Agency arrests two brothers at Murtala Mohammed International Airport with 5 kilograms of cocaine. And Prince Nicholas Ukachukwu emerges APC candidate for November 8 Anambra governorship election. Hello and many thanks for joining us on the news desk at 6 on NTN News 24. We are reaching you live from Abuja. I am Chinenye Nwoye. Vice President Kashim Shettima has called for increased private sector participation in the ongoing reforms in the health sector. State House correspondent Abdurrahman Jibrila reports that the Vice President stated this during the inauguration of Suleiman Adebola Adegunwa Trauma Center in Shagamu, Ogun State, saying the health facility is a vital addition to the nation's emergency care infrastructure and a symbol of the government's dedication to saving lives. He commended the initiative, urging more philanthropists and corporate organizations to rise beyond personal achievement and invest in national building.
We must not forget that in a nation facing rising urbanization, motorization and industrial risk, trauma center is no longer optional. It is essential. This is why this center is not just a brick and mortar institution. It is a lifeline. It is a symbol of preparedness in a nation that cares. It is a sanctuary where the wounded can find healing and where families in despair can find hope.
The establishment of this trauma center marks a significant milestone in the quest to strengthen Ogun State's medical infrastructure. It will greatly complement our ongoing efforts to reposition the health sector towards enhancing the wellness and well-being of our citizens, especially in trying times of global economic challenges.
It is my sincere hope that this center will serve as a sanctuary of healing and recovery for individuals facing life-threatening injuries and sudden medical emergencies.
Built by the Suleiman Adebola Adegunwa Foundation with the Olabisi Onabanjo University Teaching Hospital, aligns with the federal government's health sector renewal investment initiative aimed at overhauling Nigeria's healthcare delivery system. The trauma center was designed to provide emergency medical care, management of trauma-related cases, and significantly enhance the hospital's capacity to deliver quality healthcare services to the people. Prince Nicholas Ukachukwu has been elected candidate of the All Progressives Congress (APC) for the November 8, 2025 Anambra governorship election. Prince Ukachukwu scored 1,455 votes to defeat his closest rival, Valentine Ozibo, who got 67 votes. Uchenna Nwekoyo reports.
I hereby declare Prince Nicholas Ukachukwu, who has scored a total number of 1,455 votes, the winner of this particular contest.
The keenly contested APC primary election was held at Women Development Center in Awka, the Anambra State capital. This exercise recorded 1,630 delegates from the 21 local government areas of the state. 1,582 delegates were accredited and 1,582 votes cast, with 26 votes invalid. In all, Prince Nicholas Ukachukwu, who pulled a total of 1,455 votes, emerged the APC governorship candidate.
Today, you are giving me your mandate to back on that task, but I cannot do it without you. That with God on our side, with all the support and cooperation of my co-aspirants, we shall deliver Anambra to APC.
With this, Prince Okachukwu Nicholas asked that APC will put all machineries in motion to work as a team to clinch the governorship seats come November 8, 2025 in Anambra State. In Awka, Chinyere Fesi Okoye, NTA News.
The former managing director of the National Inland Waterways Authority, Chief George Mohalu, has emerged governorship candidate of the Labour Party for the Anambra State governorship election slated for November 8 during the party's primary election in Awka, the state's capital. Ngozi Okekaru reports.
Mogalu polled a total of 573 votes to defeat his absentee rival John Nwosu, who garnered 19 votes and was declared winner by the chairman and returning officer LP Primary Election Committee, Benedict Itanabene, who commended the peaceful process and charged delegates to go back to their wards to work for the party's victory come November 8.
George Mogalu is hereby declared winner and is returned elected as the party's candidate flag bearer for the November 8, 2025 governorship election.
The primary witnessed by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, and other observers had 601 accredited delegates, 592 valid votes cast, and 5 invalid votes. Mogalu, in his acceptance speech, assured competence and capacity to win the November 8th governorship election, given his antecedents, urging members to embrace peace and unity to ensure victory for the party in the forthcoming election.
I want to thank each and every one of you. I reaffirm my pledge and my commitment that I will not let you down.
In Awka, Ngozi Okekaru, NTA News.
Operatives of a Special Operations Unit of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, have arrested 2 brothers, John Abugu and Kenneth Abugu, at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, with 5 kilograms of cocaine concealed in walls of their suitcases while attempting to board a flight to India. The 2 brothers claimed they were traveling to India for medical treatment, but when their suitcases were thoroughly searched by NDLEA officers, whitish powdery substances, later confirmed to be cocaine, were discovered on the walls of their bags. In a similar development, NDLEA officers intercepted a 20-year-old Ghanaian British man, Parker Darren Hazekia Osei, with 36 parcels of loud, a strong strain of cannabis weighing 19.40 kg packed in a giant traveling bag. The suspect, who claims he is a student of computer science at East London University, UK, was arrested during the inward clearance of passengers on an Ethiopian Airlines flight from Bangkok, Thailand, at the arrival hall of the Lagos airport. Other arrests took place in Yobe, Abia, Kogi, Anambra, Cross River, and the FCT commands, with large-scale illicit drugs seized. Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of NDLEA, Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Marwa, retired, in a statement, appreciated operational successes of the officers across the country, especially their balanced approach to drug supply reduction and drug demand reduction efforts. National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu is urging the people of Plateau State to coexist peacefully for meaningful development. This was while addressing newsmen in Jos on the recent attacks on Bokos local government area. Ndeyang Adenyaba Yang reports.
The recent attacks in Bokos by some suspected hoodlums led to the death of some residents. National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu was in Jos to commiserate with government and people of the state over the incident. He urged security agencies to sustain efforts in securing lives and property of citizens.
Nigeria will continue to be grateful to the members of the armed forces and the security services. We are going through tough times, difficult times, but it's not going to be forever. The issue of security is for all of us. all of us will have to come together. Everybody do have a role to play, particularly communities, those who have been living together for years and decades. I think time has come for us to say enough is enough.
The National Security Advisor also expressed concern over media reports on the attacks.
We'll also appeal to the media to always verify and report appropriate, correct situations and what happens. Telling the truth helps for us to go through this difficult period. It helps for us to heal. It helps for us to get back on track and live in peace and security.
He appealed to the people to continue to coexist peacefully for meaningful development. In Jos, Indenyan and Diabajang, NTA News.
The Nigerian Correctional Service Bayelsa State Command has debunked reports making the rounds in some sections of the social media that former President Goodluck Jonathan and wife Dame Patience Jonathan illegally detained 15 domestic staff without fair trial at the Medium Security Custodial Center, Okaka, Bayelsa State. The rumor has been in circulation purporting that the former First Lady detained the said domestic staff since 2019 for theft, and that there was a closed-door meeting between the former First Lady and top correctional officers of the Nigerian Correctional Service, Bayelsa State Command. The command, in a statement, described the statements as unfounded and attempts to tarnish the good image of the service. The command states that the said inmates were remanded in custody by the High Court 1 of Bayelsa State and have been attending trials as and when due. The command noted that no one can be admitted into any custodial center in Nigeria without a valid warrant from a competent court of jurisdiction. On this note, they are not in their custody illegally, as they were all accompanied with valid remand warrants from the court. The Office of the Special Advisor on Security Matters to the Governor of Yobe State has raised concern over what it described as fake intelligence report titled "Immediate Security Alert" being circulated through the social media. The information, which is false and the work of mischief makers, did not emanate from the Office of the Special Advisor. A statement signed by the Special Advisor on Security Matters, Brigadier General Dahiru Abdul Salam, retired, says the fake information is aimed at causing panic among the general public and should be discountenanced, urging law-abiding citizens of the state, and particularly residents of Damaturu, to go about their normal businesses. This is the news desk at 6 on NTA News 24. We'll take a break here. There will be more reports when we return. This day.
Celebrate Ramadan with Bafi and enjoy up to 40% off on selected products from living room, dining room, bedroom, and royal sets. Pay less, save more, and refresh your home for iftar gatherings and cherished moments with family and friends. Visit our showrooms in Abuja, Lagos, Kano, and Enugu, or shop online to enjoy our exclusive Ramadan sale. Let's make this Ramadan unforgettable.
Many thanks for staying on. The Corps Marshal Federal Road Safety Corps FRSC Shehu Mohammed has expressed regrets over the tragic death of 17 road traffic crash victims, including one of the emergency rescue operatives of the Corps who was deployed to carry out rescue operation at the scene of the crash in Bwara area of Ogun State. While expressing heartfelt condolences to the families of the victims, the Corps Marshal urged motorists to make vehicle maintenance a priority and adhere to speed limits so as to prevent reoccurrence of such tragedies in the future. The fatal multiple crash was said to have occurred as a result of excessive speed and brake failure. It was a demonstration of spirit of resilience and commitment to national unity as officers and men of the Niger State Police Command joined their counterparts across the country to commemorate the National Police Day with a walkathon. Hussein Musa reports that the walkathon, which was done to create awareness, is part of activities lined up to celebrate the efforts of the Nigeria Police Force in combating insecurity and other vices ahead of the national celebrations.
Officers and men of the Niger State Police Command in the walkathon went round Minna Metropolis to create awareness on the efforts of the police in maintaining its constitutional responsibility of protecting lives and property of the citizens. The command during the walk advocated the need for the public to say no to all forms of crime and criminality, including sexual-based violence, kidnapping, armed robbery, cybercrime, vandalism, thuggery, drug and substance abuse. The State Commissioner of Police, Adamu Abdullahi Eleman, during the engagement said the police are out to ensure a peaceful society safe for all law-abiding citizens.
Let the public see us as their friends, as theirs. Without the public, we are nothing. We have been employed and paid to serve the public. So we'll make sure that definitely criminals have no place in Niger State.
Niger State Police Command had earlier commemorated the National Police Day with series of community outreaches such as stakeholders engagement, town hall meetings, community sanitations, medical and school outreaches, with police personnel across Niger State divisions attending to people. In Minna, Hussein Musa, NTA News.
Accelerating actions towards healthcare, the Defense and Police Officers' Wives Association, DEPOA, says begins with personal health routine. This is the reason the association is amplifying the voices of women on early diagnosis and prevention of disease within the military. Defense correspondent Ismail Musa reports that this was the message at a health walk put together by DEPOA in Abuja.
Physical exercise, regular checks and proper diet, medical experts say are healthy tips to warding off diseases. Promoting a productive and a healthy lifestyle within the military community, the DEPOA president stressed, is critical to sustaining a formidable home front to boost the morale of officers and soldiers in different internal security operations.
We are going to be sending our exercise videos to know whether you are keeping up with what you are doing. And then portion control of our food, very important. Overall living, 80% is the food we take in, 20% is just the exercise, just to tone our body.
All over Nigeria, people will see that women are waking up and still going out and exercising and using it as an example in their homes. You don't have to join a gym. You can walk around your compound, you can walk around your neighborhood.
Why go under the knife and risk your life when you can walk out and live well? So because I'm a testimony, I have no scars, no marks, with 4 kids, so it means we can do it. As women, when you're healthy, your child is healthy.
It means the more you exercise, you need to balance it with what you put into your stomach. You need to be careful with what you eat. So if you say anyway, no matter what I eat, I go to gym, I do my exercises, and I think I can eat whatever I want. It is not good for you.
Medical experts at the health walk enjoin women to prioritize their health through regular medical checks and tests. In Abuja, Ismail Musa, NTA News.
This is the news desk at 6 on NTA News 24. Let's take another look at our major stories. Vice President Kashim Shettima inaugurates trauma center in Ogun State, advocates increased private sector participation in health sector. National Drug Law Enforcement Agency arrests 2 brothers at Murtala Mohammed International Airport with 5 kilograms of cocaine. And Prince Nicholas Ukachukwu emerges APC candidate for November 8 Anambra governorship election.
This is NTA News 24.
glad to know you're still there. The third inter-schools athletics competition of all the nomadic schools in Omoaran Zone in Kwara State has been concluded. Executive Chairman, Kwara State Universal Basic Education Board, Professor Shehu Rahim Adaramaja, assured the nomadic communities that the state government will continue to play its part towards providing qualitative basic education for the nomadic children in the state. Shola Wahid reports.
Students from 9 nomadic primary schools participated in the inter-schools athletic competition. Events competed for include 50-meter race, 100-meter race, filling the basket, egg race, and threading the needle, among others. There were also march past and cultural display. The Executive Chairman, Kwara State Universal Basic Education Board, Professor Shehu Rahim Adaramaja, noted that the sporting events were intended to promote inclusive education and contribute to the all-round development of the nomadic children.
The normal sport competition that we used to have, we observed that this category of children always stand alone. They look at us from a distance. And we believe that bringing them on board will help the society at large. Across the 16 local government areas, we have nomadic schools everywhere. And of course, we have at least between 5 and 10% of our marching grant that is devoted to that aspect of basic education.
There were good messages and presentation of trophies to the outstanding nomadic schools. The event was attended by the Olomu of Umano, other traditional chiefs, as well as education stakeholders from Irekodun Zone. Shola Wahid, NTA News.
President Bola Tinubu felicitates Dame Emanuela Abimbola Fashola, the former First Lady of Lagos State, on her 60th birthday. Dame Fashola, wife of Babatunde Raji Fashola, SAN, former Governor of Lagos State and ex-Minister of Works and Housing, is renowned for her dedication and contributions as an experienced administrator in education management and as a passionate advocate for health and socio-economic issues. In a statement, President Tinubu acknowledges her impact on public awareness and sensitization campaigns on children's and women's health. He describes Dame Fashola as a steadfast pillar of support for her husband, offering tremendous help during his tenure as Lagos Governor and Minister of Works and Housing. The President expresses his appreciation for Dame Fashola's enduring contributions to the people of Lagos, specifically her leadership of the Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu conveys his deepest condolences to the government and people of Oyo State following the passing of Dr. Victor Omololu Olunloyo, the former governor of the old Oyo State. President Tinubu, on behalf of the federal government, extends sympathies to the Olunloyo family and all who knew and respected the late elder statesman and scholar. In a statement, the President pays tribute to Dr. Olunloyo's remarkable academic and professional journey and his fervent belief in education as a transformative tool for national development. He said Dr. Olunloyo will be celebrated in academic circles for his brilliance and foundational contributions to applied mathematics and number theory. As an educator, he profoundly influenced future leaders and fortified educational institutions. And that's the news desk at 6 on NTN News 24. Many thanks for watching. I am Chinenye Ngoye.